We are back again here, guys. Today I'm going to do a review of the Schrade SCH-104LS folder. I'm going to classify this as a tactical folder, but we're going to do a little bit of a stress test with it. Schrade was kind enough to send me one of these for review, so I figured I'd put it through some rigorous testing, go through it and show it to you guys, show you what it's all about. So we'll take it out of the box here. Throw the box over there. Pretty tight thumb stud there. Well, just right out of the box, from what we can see, I know the lighting's not the best here, but we've got G10 scales. We've got a blade that kind of has a gunmetal finish to it. We've got the serrations, and the blade steel is going to be 9CR18 MOV, pretty sharp stuff. But we're really gonna test it out. First thing I noticed about the knife is that it's a little difficult to open with the thumb stud. The thumb stud seems to be a little bit too far forward up here. You can kind of see how close that thumb stud is to the actual pivot mechanism. So it doesn't allow for a real smooth opening like a Spyderco, but it's still pretty solid. You have to press pretty hard on it, but it opens and it closes quite well, quite easily. If you look at the back of it here, you see the liner lock is actually the opposite side of the knife. And what you've got here is actually one of the thickest liner lock configurations I've ever seen. Like I said, it's hard to see here, but just look at the thickness of that. This knife is built extremely well. The quality of this knife is great. G10 handle. It's got like a diamond plate on there. You've got, of course, the good blade steel with the 9CR18 MOV. I imagine after some use it would be easier to open. And then, of course, down here you've got the hole for your lanyard. And the only thing that gets me a little bit is that the pocket clip isn't movable, but you have to live with that on a lot of knives. So we're going to go ahead and put this through a little bit of a stress test that I wouldn't normally do on a pocket knife, but we're going to check it out. I'm going to move on over here. We'll get down. Alright, we'll open this up. First I'm just going to basically do a little bit of feather stick this a little bit. Man, that didn't take long, I'll tell you what. That did not take long. Let's do a little bit more over here. Stand up a little bit. I can tell that the knife is reacting pretty well to the torture test here. And the blade steel, you can feel, pick up some of these shavings, that the blade steel comparison from 1 to 2, it may have suffered a little bit of wear, but then when you go back and you start feather sticking here, a little bit finer, you're not seeing that a whole lot. Pretty good test there, but really that doesn't mean a whole lot to me. I'm going to carry this knife for the next week or so. I'm working some pretty long hours this week, so I imagine it'll get some pretty good use, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do next is what I do with all my folders. I see how well they baton, personally, because I like to see how well the pivot holds up And this one doesn't even have any play in it, and I'm really torquing on it. So let's see. We'll take the serrated edge. Pretty good so far. That finish that Schrade put on there is holding up pretty well. I'll buy that one, man. That was good stuff. And I'm not kidding myself over it, but still tight as ever. And I mean, I can't speak upon batoning with it continuously, but for the most part, I'd say that, you know, the knife's not bad as far as an outdoor knife. So there you go, there you have it. This is the Schrade SCH-104LS. This probably runs around $30-35, I'm gonna guess. And hopefully you guys go pick this knife up. Check it out on Schrade's website. Check it out on Amazon. It's a good quality knife. Thanks.